Alchemy, both in Western and Eastern traditions, revolves around the transformative power of the sun. It symbolizes not only physical fire, but also spiritual enlightenment and evolution. Alchemists harness solar energies to accelerate growth and perfection in nature and the self. Paralleling practices in Kundalini Yoga, this solar force, depicted across cultures and philosophies, signifies a profound inner journey towards spiritual awakening and harmony with the universe. Welcome to Occult Studies. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to this channel. The shaman, alchemist, and blacksmith all have one amazing thing in common. They use fire to change things in Eso ways. Since ancient times, people have known that fire and heat can cause things to change, die, and be reborn. When something burns, it can lead to new life, like how plants grow back after a forest fire. Early humans saw that the sun, which is a giant source of fire, is the source of all life. The warmth of our bodies and our passion for life were connected to the gentle warmth of the sun. This idea became a part of the teachings of old philosophical schools. The sun was seen as the main force behind life and evolution. Alchemy, one of these old traditions, is about speeding up nature's slow process of making things perfect, like how evolution works. In alchemy, the fire from the sun helps speed up this work of making things perfect. The alchemists soon discovered that the sun's powerful heat can be too much on its own. That's why, in alchemy, the sun is usually paired with the moon, which is cool, moist, and gentle. Alchemists often showed this partnership as a mystical marriage or the cycle of dew forming and rising. Long ago, people believed that when the morning sun warmed the cold, wet earth, it created rising vapors that fell back as dew. Today, we know it's more complicated, but this cycle of hot and cold, dry and moist, fiery and watery shows the balance of sun and moon in alchemy. The famous silent book, Mutus Liber, shows this process in detail. When the sun and moon work together, they speed up life's changes, creating the perfected gold or purest essence of whatever goes through the alchemical process. Often, it was the alchemists themselves going through this process, aiming for spiritual perfection. It's important to know that alchemists used the real forces of the solar system in their work, but they also talked about more subtle, invisible forces that you can only sense with a deep spiritual understanding. The simple idea of solar circulation actually hides a very complex and delicate science that works on the invisible world of spirit. The sun we see is just the visible part of a much greater and powerful force of life and evolution. There are also many subtle or etheric suns that exist along with the physical sun at different levels of being. A trained alchemist learns to separate these invisible levels of the sun into their different parts. The black sun stands for the chaotic, unorganized level of the sun's evolutionary force. The green sun represents a more balanced and healing level. The golden sun or red sun represents the sun's pure force at its highest potential. At this highest level, the sun acts like a vast philosopher's stone, helping the entire solar system evolve. When an alchemist becomes aware of this powerful force in the etheric sun, it's called the golden dawn or true spiritual awakening. This experience is shown the famous 16th century alchemical text Splendor Solis, Splendor of the Sun, by Solomon Trismosin, who was believed to teach the great Paracelsus. This text focuses on the sun as the driving force for all transformation and describes the sun's evolution as a philosopher's stone. This subtle solar force is not only known in the West. In the East, the evolutionary force is called Kundalini or Baraka and is divided into solar and lunar aspects. The Eastern traditions have perfected the art of circulating these solar and lunar energies, as described by Paramahansa Yogananda in his book Autobiography of a Yogi. In this book, he explains the ancient alchemical science of an inner solar system within the human body, a concept also known in the West by the great doctor, hermeticist, and Rosicrucian, Robert Flood. Kundalini Yoga in the East focuses on carefully balancing the fiery solar and cooling lunar energies within the body. These energies move around the spine in a big circle to help the person spiritually grow faster, similar to Western alchemy. You can find many details about this Eastern practice in the works of Arthur Avalon, Sir John Woodroffe, especially in his famous book, The Serpent Power. One powerful example of the sun's energy is found in Gopi Krishna's autobiography, Kundalini, the evolutionary energy in man. As a yogi, he accidentally awakened the full power of the sun's energy, which caused intense mental, spiritual, and physical effects. After struggling, he managed to balance this with the cooling lunar energy, calming the intense heat of the sun. His experience offers valuable lessons for Western alchemy students and helps us understand the true nature of the solar force. Another connection between the sun and alchemy is seen in the mystery religions of the Roman Empire, like those of Mithras, Ion, and Sol Invictus, the invincible sun. They viewed the sun as a symbol of the true self and the light of consciousness, which was to be reborn from the darkness of the body into the light of the spirit through initiation. Initiation in these mysteries is similar to an alchemical process. We all have an inner sun located in the center of the body, usually thought to be near the solar plexus. Alchemists use this inner sun, along with the actual sun and stars, to achieve spiritual perfection and seek the great universal harmony known as Harmonia Mundi. This inner sun is the central fire of alchemy, the source of the heat that turns the great wheel of life. This wheel is like the alchemist's globular vessel, an egg-shaped body where the solar force works its magic. Plato describes this in Timaeus as the spherical, androgynous form of the soul. This inner solar system is a small universe that mirrors the outer universe in its mathematical and geometric essence. The sun, ruler of the universe, embodies the fiery force that guides us through existence. So, alchemy is truly a solar art, a path of the sun. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.